Hey guys, it's me Stephanie, or Steffi Bella as I'm known on most social media. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are one of my subscribers, welcome back. I was just looking this morning and I have 46 subscribers now, which is pretty crazy. When I started doing these videos, I was just doing it as something that I could share with the people that I follow and watch on YouTube and social media. So it's pretty crazy to know that 46 of you out there are interested in what I have to say enough to subscribe to my videos. So thank you very much for subscribing. I do have a little bit to show today, so it won't be as long of a video as it was last time. I apologize for the length of the last video. I had a lot to say apparently, but today is going to be sort of short. And I would like to start out with some, my WIPs. There's only one WIP, and I've been picturing it on my Instagram feed. So if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen some of my progress on it, and it being the Quicksilver Shawl that I had mentioned in the past, I think 4 videos, because I'm just that obsessed with it. So I'm going to go ahead and hold up what I have so far. Get all that in there. So the shawl starts out down here. And I'm not sure if it's supposed to curve like it's doing. But I'm just going to go with it and say that it is. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the mesh wedge areas done. And I believe there's 9 total. So the pattern starts with the stripe area and it ends with a mesh wedge area. I'm going to link the pattern below so that you can see what other people's projects look like on the Ravelry project page for this project. Each of these little sections, the stripe sections in between the wedges, are the same amount of rows. The only thing that gets bigger as you go are the wedges, and they increase by 4 rows. So this was like 2, this is 6, 10, 12, something like that. 10, 12, 10, 14, I don't know. Math is not my thing, I guess. But anyways, I just wove in the strings here, so these still need to be cut, but these are all woven in. These I have not woven in yet. These 3. Or no, these 2. So I gotta cut all these little strings, but I'm deciding to weave in as I go because I don't want to be left with a million strings, because no knitter or crocheter for that matter enjoys weaving in the ends, and if they do, then they are truly blessed. So that's really the only thing I'm working on right now. And I do have some acquisitions. One of them I don't physically have with me, but I did picture it. So if you go to my Instagram account, which I will link below, you'll see it. I, for as long as I can remember, have been obsessed with roosters, more so now that I'm an adult. My grandmother had them all over her house, kitchen, living room, bedroom, everywhere you would see a rooster. And my aunt, which is the oldest of my dad's siblings, is the same exact way. So Whenever I do see a rooster, it brings back those memories as well, and makes me think about, those people. So, and also, I'm pretty sure in Portuguese culture, the rooster means good luck. And I am half Portuguese, so that is, I'm not really into like my heritage, which is sad for me because my grandparents didn't really take part in a lot of, I guess, traditional type things. So most Portuguese people that I meet, that I tell them I'm Portuguese, they're like, oh, do you know about this and that and this? And I'm like, no, I don't even know Portuguese for that matter. So that kind of makes me sad. But anyways, I found there's a district here in Fremont, California called Niles. And there's Old Town Niles. And we stumbled upon it by Googling ice cream shops near me, because one day last week it was like super, super hot and I wanted ice cream. So we went to an ice cream parlor down there and we decided to do some exploring, and most of the shops are closed Monday, Tuesday, I believe. So we were only able to look on the outside. Sorry, excuse me. But they're all mostly antique shops. So my husband and I had gone back the next day while my son was in school to do some exploring, and one of the antique shops that we went to, it was called My Friends and I wanted to go in there because there was this little, he's maybe like this tall, and I'm calling him a he because he's a rooster and he's a he because I said. He was in the window and he's made out of metal, and so somebody hand cut him out of metal and folded the pieces together and welded them together and painted it, and it's so beautiful, and I'm so happy that I purchased him. He was only $20, which in my book is like a steal because obviously it's a handmade piece. So if you get a chance, go to my Instagram account and go check him out. He is like super cool and awesome. But I have him in storage right now because, as I mentioned in my last video, we're going to be moving in July, and I don't really have room for him where we are right now because I live with a relative. So that is one of the things that I acquired this week. And I also acquired some yarn in that shop, which I was really surprised to see. In fact, my husband found it and was like, you should get that. And I was like, really? I was like, okay. Because normally, whenever I speak of yarn, he's like, eye roll. But anyways, I found this yarn and I bought all of it. There was only 4 balls. And I've never seen or heard of this yarn, so I have no idea where it came from, but it was in an antiques shop. And it's Willow Yarns. Dappled is the line. And it is 218 yards, 65% wool superwash, 27% poly-made, I have no idea what that is, and 8% polyester, and it's made in Turkey. And the website that you can go to is willowyarns.com, and I'm going to show you the band in a minute. The color is autumn, and it was $4.50 a ball, so I bought all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of them have more, like this one looks like it has more blue and green. This one looks like it has more purple and red. These look like they have more orange and yellow. So I don't know if that's just the way that the balls are wound, or if they're all just dyed, like maybe hand dyed, so they're all different. but this label is coming out, so I might as well just show it to you. So it's color Autumn, and Willow Yarns, and the website is right here. So that's what I purchased per the suggestion of my husband. He knows me so well. I had eyeballed it, but I wasn't expecting him to tell me to get it, so that was nice. A nice little surprise. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it yet. I don't know. Let me take this back up and show you. Do a little slow turn. These colors really, from where I'm looking, it doesn't look true to color. So I might just take a picture and put it on my Instagram later. And then the colors obviously go in deeper. Blue, green. So I'm excited to knit or crochet. I'm thinking Miss Z Mail Lady, always is crocheting these pretty ponchos, the kind that you just kind of put over your head and it just kind of drapes in front of you. So I was thinking about maybe making one of those, since I have 4 balls of it. Or maybe knitting a infinity scarf or something. But I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. But I have it for when I'm ready to do something with it. So there's that. And then something not yarn related that I acquired this past week. And I'm going to hashtag Ming Mao now. Because... or is it? It's hashtag blamemingmow. Because I would have never considered coloring as an adult. The only coloring I do is with my son when we go to restaurants and they give him a kids menu. But as for purchasing a coloring book for myself, I would have never done it until I saw how beautifully Amy, who is Ming Mao 1 on YouTube, and I will link all of her information in the description box below. Her pictures that she shares on her Instagram of her coloring is just, it's beautiful. Erin, who is Gimme Yarn 418, she also has some beautiful coloring. So if you don't know, I work at Target. And they have coloring books, pencils, pens, everything now. This one that I got is actually in the stationery area where like the crafting and like the kids coloring books are. But I would definitely say, I mean, they're obviously pages kids can color, but I would say that they're more on the adult side because there are a lot of lines in them. But this is the one that I got. And they are the premium coloring pages, florals and botanicals. And this was only $3.99. So, which surprised me because it is premium color pages, which I didn't understand what that meant until I flipped through. It's like cardstock. It's thick paper. So you can use marker, you can paint, so I'm going to try and flip through somehow so that you can see what the pages look like. There's this one. Oh, that one. Let me turn it sideways. So that one actually goes like this. Let me see. I think there's another one that's sideways too. So those are really nice, and they have a perforated edge on the top where you can rip it out and frame it, which is probably what I'll end up doing, but I haven't had a chance to start in it. But I got these pencils. They're dual-ended color pencils, and there's 24, so 48 colors. Or no, there's 12 pencils, so there's 24 colors. And it comes with a little pencil sharpener, and it shows you the colors up here. And then on the back, it shows you. So this was $4.99, so this actually cost more than my coloring book for these pencils. And then I just bought these Target brand watercolors. This was like $1 something. So I was tempted to get markers, but I didn't, because I really don't even know how I'm going to go about coloring these pages, but I do know that I don't want to just use pencils, so I'll probably do the watercolor painting first and then fill it in with the pencils on top, or vice versa. I'm not sure yet because I've never, I've never used painting and another like marker or pencil, so I'm excited to see how those are going to turn out. I don't have any started yet, but maybe by my next video I will. It is my birthday next week, next Thursday, May 5th, so I will probably have some more things to show, or maybe even a little bit after that, depending on what I get for my birthday. Like, for instance, if I get gift cards, I might have to wait to make a video to use, so when I use the gift card I'll have actually something to show you. Hopefully by then too I'll be done with my Quicksilver Shawl, but as I'm furthering along in the pattern, the rows are getting longer, so we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video today to show you what I do have, and to say hello and thank you for subscribing. I don't really have anything planned for the rest of the day. My son's at school right now. I'm off tonight, off of work tonight. I was thinking about taking a nap, but I don't know. I don't want to be more tired later, and sometimes I feel guilty when I take a nap. Like, that's time I could have spent knitting or getting caught up on a podcast. I don't know. I have so many podcasts in my notifications that I need to watch, but I haven't had the time because I've been working, and I get off so late in the morning. It's like early in the morning, but late for me because I still consider it nighttime. And I'm just exhausted during the day most of the time. So I haven't really had a lot of knitting time or sleep time, but such is life. And now I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go. I look forward to sharing with you, if not next week, the week after that for sure. I hope you all have a great weekend. It is Friday, so I hope you have some plans. This weekend it's supposed to be really warm over here, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably eat tons of popsicles, but who knows. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful time, spending time with family, knitting, crocheting, cross stitching. I hope I have a lot to share with you next time, and I hope you have a great night. If you're looking for any of the people or patterns or any of the items I've mentioned, as well as where you can follow me, I'm going to link everything in the description box below, in case you haven't, or in case you missed it. And again, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.